And you just go through it. I mean, if you get the shape a little closer when you're working with the extrudes, you might not have to tweak as much as I am right now. I'm going to do a good amount of adjusting, a little more than I would have liked to have, but it only sidetracks me for a few moments. You check in 3, make sure it's holding, keep scaling. This may even be too many edges for what's necessary to make the shape or to your liking. You could try less edges as long as it's holding its shape. And I may remove some in a moment. Let's see how this looks from the front perspective. It's getting there. In 3, it's looking a little better in 3. Oh, we got some of that. A little more adjusting here. See, it's getting there. What I want to do also is I'm going to pull up on this edge here to give it more of that shape it's got going on the side. Might have gone a little too high. I am going to pull in a few of these. Let's see. Okay. Well, let's connect it, and we'll see the overall shape from there and see what we have left to tweak on the handle and other parts. As you can see, the extrude here might not be enough or wide enough, so you just grab these edges and you scale them out to try to match as best as possible with the handle. And you want to delete those. You may have to, yeah, we're going to have to bring these edges up. Just double click. Oh, okay. We'll select one by one, holding down shift to keep them selected. Move it up a little. Try not to change the shape of it too much. And we're going to do some vert snapping. So I'm going to grab my vert I'm going to go vert to vert pretty much, and press W for translation, and I'm going to hold down V and middle mouse onto the vert that I want it to snap to. So that's V, middle mouse. V, middle mouse. V, middle mouse. Now notice that I'm not selecting the actual translator. I'm just holding down V and middle mouse it. I'm sorry, the locator. Middle mouse. Okay. Now selecting your verts, go to Edit Mesh, and you're going to merge those verts. There we go. This is also going to take a little bit of adjustment. Let's look on the side. Yeah, we need to bring that up. Bring that up. And if you want, you could even start to adjust these edges a little. What I did there was I selected one end and selected the other end that I want to get the edge loop to go around to, and I shift and double clicked on it. And this works most of the time. It's not always 100%, but it's a nice little thing when it does work. Just adjust this a little. Might still be a little too wide, but you start getting that shape you want. You're just still going to have to tweak things out. I could even use the curve still if I wanted. The curve is still attached to geometry. I haven't deleted it. And I'm just, I'm trying to get my geometry to match up, or to line up, I'm sorry. So it's not in all directions. I want it as straight as possible. You want it as clean as possible. Your geometry should always be clean. Let's see, I could even bring this down. There's so much you can do. There's so much tweaking that can be done still. And you may not get it perfect the first time, you may not get it perfect the second time, but eventually you'll start getting it down to a point where it's second nature. It'll be just easier to do. And you can do the same technique for the actual the espresso cup. You could even use this for an espresso cup if you did enough adjustments to it, if you know how. So there's your coffee cup. Thanks.